Greetings, Leo. This is going to be a reading for those that are independent. In other words, they are not partnered. This is going to be a love reading for single Leos. What's going on with you guys? Let's get 5 shuffles and jump straight into it, ladies and gentlemen. No wasted time. What's going on with Leos? The collective of Leos. Let's get 2 more shuffles. Single Leos, those that are independent. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. The Magician. This is cultivating something. This is you tenaciously focusing on trying to basically attain something. What it is, we're going to see here shortly. Nevertheless, it seems that you could be involved with an individual. However, this relationship is not functioning. This relationship seems to lack cohesiveness between you and this individual. In other words, you guys aren't working good together. And you just may be in some sort of energy to move on from this sort of energy, whether it's move on from them or move on from this sort of energy that you guys are currently experiencing. Now, it seems that this energy that I'm picking up on, this frictional energy, is something that you've been bringing on since the past. You could have been dubious about this individual for quite some time already. This isn't anything new. All right, there's been a sense of uncertainty surrounding the situation since the get-go. All right, or not necessarily since the get-go, but since a while ago, rather. However, that's not to say that success cannot be attained, Leo. All right, it's not to say that success can be attained. It seems that you are wounded, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so you're in this energy of picking yourself up. You're in this energy of persevering. So clearly you did go through something difficult. And you know what? You found the strength to continue to push forward. You're no longer on the ground knocked down. Kind of picked yourself up and now you're just shaking it off, right? Moving on, and you got blessings coming your way. All right, and let me tell you something. The individual that you're dealing with is one of those blessings. Okay, we're going to look further into this individual here. But it seems as if you got a change of events coming through someone. You know, there are people that come into our lives to bring change. And it seems that someone's coming towards you to bring a positive change within your life. What you don't want, what you seem to be focused on and repulsive towards, is just the scatteredness. Leo, you may be entertaining a lot of thoughts here. Maybe entertaining a lot of thoughts when it comes to your love life, the potential that you may have with a certain individual, or the potential that you may have, period, in your love life. Like, this is a bit of just entertaining a bunch of different scenarios that are just skewed, essentially, because they aren't reality. And if they are reality, then they stem from your past and they're influencing your present state. It's like you could be projecting past experiences onto your present state of being. You know what I mean? And it's only, you're trying to work through it and trying to create different scenarios, but there's an element of being attached to the negativity. It's like, you know, we do think about the opposites. Like, okay, this could go, I want it to go right, but it could go wrong. And you're more so inclined towards the negativity. That's really what I'm picking up here. All right. Nevertheless, you're going to open yourself up. You're going to open yourself up to this individual. This is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is exploratory energy. It's kind of like a child, if you will, that is breaking from the bounds of its kingdom. Right? He's going outside of the kingdom's limits to go explore an unknown world. So it's a very curious energy. It's a very open to learning and open to exploring. All right, something that invigorates passion, something that excites. That's the sort of energy that I see you embodying through the process of this. And what's quite and most fascinating is that this is going to lead to the 10 of coins. So some of you guys are definitely going to get on the road towards a relationship. But I want to be realistic with you. This is the 10 of coins. All right, and this is the last card in the entire tarot deck. This is card number 78. With that said, it's a process, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think that just because you're going to open yourself up to this situation, your life is just automatically, oh my God, I'm getting married tomorrow. No, this could take years to cultivate. All right, this 10 of coins is absolute alignment with just, you know, seriousness when it comes to commitment, in love, essentially. All right, it could dictate marriage. It's along the lines of that seriousness. Okay. And I think we can both agree that this sort of exploratory energy is going to take a long time to cultivate this 10 of coins. Nevertheless, what I'm trying to convey is that you are going to get on the road towards that. All right? You're going to get on the road towards that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you could obviously mess up along the way and you could ruin this relationship for all I know. Or this could be your happily ever after. You know what I mean? We live in a universe where there's infinite possibilities, and after all, you are the magician. The magician creates his thoughts into reality. Okay? He knows how to use all the tools, the 4 elements, the 5 elements rather, right? The consciousness, most importantly, and he wields his desires into existence. That seems to be the theme. That seems to be a lesson in which you are learning, ladies and gentlemen. So one thing that I want to emphasize with the magician being here in the heart of the reading, the significance of the magician energy is actually being aware of that power of the mind. It is what you give your awareness to. It is where you focus your energy that you are creating for yourself. Every thought, every moment, every intention that you have in the present state is basically planting a seed that will grow into something in the later future. The magician knows this and uses these elements of planting or impregnating the future or impregnating the subconscious with the appropriate thoughts to attain what it is that they want from life. All right? So it's obviously quite normal that you're going to be entertaining negative thoughts because you're coming from a state of hurt, of being hurt. But always remember that this is all but a fluctuation of life. You went through a down, now it's time to get high and up. You know what I mean? And it's time to embody that energy of high vibration, essentially. Okay? And use it and wield it. No one feels sorry for you. No one's going to save you. Jesus is not going to save you, ladies and gentlemen. You got to create this reality for yourself. You want to manifest God into your life? You have to manifest God into your life. No, God is not going to manifest in your life just because you want to. All right? You got to do the work. And the work is in here. The work is in here. So know your power with the magician. Okay? Know your power with the magician, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, yes, I'm going to do a little exposition on the magician. So look out for that, because you may benefit greatly from it. Let's look into the magician. We haven't even clarified a card there. I've been doing a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen. I've been in ritual just about every day, and I'll tell you, my intuition has just cultivated into something quite astronomical. So I'm really enjoying doing these readings because I just get to exercise things about myself, right? Skills, abilities, whatever you want to call them. And I get to exercise it. So bringing you clarity and helping you by giving you wisdom, by giving you, hints of how you can navigate your own reality helps me learn even more. So this is a wonderful interaction that we're connecting, okay? Nevertheless, what's going on here? There's a sense of determination is what I'm picking up on the magician here. All right, a determination to heal. Yeah, so that's quite positive. You know that this is not the end of the road. You know that you're not in a necessarily dire state and, your life is fucking ruined and you can never recover from whatever it is that you're hoping to surmount. You know that you're determined on it, but you may not be entirely experiencing it. You may not be entirely, seeing it, but it's real. You know that I need to be determined and fucking overcome whatever this challenge that you got going on. Okay? Now this, in regards to that, we got Death card here. Speaks about absolute transformation, just deteriorating what is present and transforming it into something new. Okay? It's kind of like imagine a fucking dead insect that creates maggots, and those maggots transform into flies. Okay? Those flies then die and become soil. And plants grow from that. And on and on and on. It's just transformation, it's transformation. You're shedding something here. You're shedding an aspect of yourself, and you're absolutely aligning yourself with the correct path here by taking on this energy of openness to explore something new. And that's the way things should be approached, Leo. And the reason being is because if you take what you've experienced on your past, you're only going to be tainting an experience that can be absolutely new to you. Something that you've never before experienced. All right, so be open to that. Be open to experiencing something new and just, do the inner work of loving yourself, of finding that emotional harmony, of making peace with the past by accepting it, as grotesque as it may be, and continue to be open to learning, because you got a relationship when it comes to your love life that is bound to change your life from a 360, basically. This is an absolute complete turn of events, the wheel of fortune. This is a very positive reading, ladies and gentlemen. May not be a necessarily positive time in your life, but believe me, it's positive because there's wisdom to be gained from this. This is the time where you grow. Okay, this is the time where you grow, ladies and gentlemen. This is the time where you take and you attain what you must in order for you to enjoy your efforts. All right? Now, I'm going to take this to the extended and I'm going to dive deep into this individual. All right? The desires towards you, Leo. Their intentions, their feelings, their thoughts. The actions that they're going to be taking towards you around the proximity of this time that you're watching this video. The link will be in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you guys around.